To work a 3-needle bind off, which is a seaming method, you have live stitches on the first needle, live stitches on the second needle, and you're using a third needle to actually work the seam. That's why it's called a 3-needle bind off. I'm going to create an exposed seam, so I've placed the wrong sides of the work together, and I'm going to work the seam using the yarn tail here. If you didn't have working yarn attached, you could use a new piece of yarn. So insert the needle through the first stitch on the front and the first stitch on the back needle, just as if to knit. You see there? Use the working yarn to wrap around, just like you would to create a knit stitch, and then knit through those two at once. And then slip them both off the left-hand needle, and then repeat that step, going through the front and the back stitches, wrapping around, working a stitch, slipping those off. Once you have 2 stitches on the right-hand needle, going to do like a regular bind off, lift the first over the second and off the needles. That's 1 stitch bound off. Work through front and back stitches one more time. 2 stitches on the right hand needle, lift the first over the second and bound off. You simply continue this action across the row to bind off as many stitches as are called for in the pattern. This is how it looks when it's finished. On the right side, you have a raised seam. And on the wrong side of the inside, with a bit of